Well, we have some good news. The latest forecast from the Colorado State University experts calling for a well below average hurricane season because of a strong El Nino that is forecast to develop during the peak of hurricane season. That increases vertical wind shear in the Atlantic Ocean, helps to rip up developing tropical systems. So now CSU calling for a well below average hurricane season, which is good news. Of course, we've had one named storm so far. That was Tropical Storm Arthur, which brought us significant impacts. Now, over the last few months, they have issued their forecasts, which they do every season, several forecasts throughout the season. Back in April, they called for 13 named storms. June, they decreased it to 11, and now July at 9 from CSU. So good things there. Hopefully that does play out. Of course, as we know, it only takes one storm, but fingers crossed, things stay quiet. They are going to be quiet for the next 10 days because it is very dusty out in the Atlantic Basin. No tropical developments expected over the next week to 10 days, which is good news. However, we're in a typical summertime routine along the Gulf Coast. That means we're going to have daily storms. We have some clouds and storms moving in from the Gulf, especially on the South Shore, down the bayou. We're dealing with some isolated thunderstorms in Lafourche Parish. That's moving into the river parishes. Some heavier showers and lightning with that thunderstorm. That's on the parish line just east of Shack Bay. We have some spotty rain towards Raceland and Des Allemands. Some heavier showers along the coast in Grand Isle right now. One thunderstorm moving from Chauvin in Terrebonne towards Lafourche Parish. A little bit of spotty heavy rain towards Homa. So we are dealing with some scattered storms right now south of the lake at this point. It is hot and humid, very average July heat for us this week. Temperatures right now in the upper 80s and low 90s. Feels like temperatures in the upper 90s and triple digits. And we have a blend of sunshine and clouds. So today we're going to see a few hit or miss showers and storms throughout the afternoon and early evening. Temperatures get to the low 90s unless you get a cooling shower. And then by this evening, we'll be seeing temperatures in the 80s. Feels like temperatures, of course, in the triple digits for many of us going into the afternoon. For today, as we get into the afternoon hours, into the early evening, we'll see more of those scattered storms popping up both sides of the lake and into South Mississippi. We could see some heavier soaking showers, brief gusty winds, and frequent lightning with a few of these thunderstorms today. So expecting some off and on rain throughout the course of the afternoon and early evening. By tonight, that does wrap up and wind down. And then tomorrow we do the same routine, pretty typical summertime forecast. We get into tomorrow afternoon. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing throughout the afternoon and early evening tomorrow. Some soaking showers, gusty winds and lightning, all possible from some of these thunderstorms today, tomorrow, and then again on Friday. More hit or miss storms going into Friday throughout the course of the afternoon and early evening. But of course, you could get a few morning and overnight showers sneaking in. Today, we have a low risk of isolated street flooding. It's a marginal level 1 out of 4 risk. So we're watching for those heavy soaking downpours today and really through the next several days. We could see some localized street flooding. So what to expect? It's going to be typical July heat and humidity the rest of the week. We'll have daily hit or miss showers and storms and maybe some heavy downpours at times. And then next week, we actually get into a wetter weather pattern because we're going to have ample tropical moisture coming our way with an upper disturbance sneaking in from the northeast. We're going to have much more rain in the forecast next week, starting on Sunday, but that continues into next Monday and Tuesday. So here's your 7-day forecast. Hit or miss storms with us through the rest of the week, and then those rain chances increase later this weekend, and they stay pretty high going into next week. And we have a better chance at seeing some flooding next week, too.